For the poor, be strong, as I and I describe for you. Illusion is a weapon to make one's control. Be strong. When the bottom came to the top, it was gritty. They were panning in the youth streams for gold. What's the next big sound? Speaking the love and the pain of the streets, of living life pure. Grab those in the highest figure of you. Vitality, creativity, and give them incentives for more. It's still just war. Give them a counsel, give them a teaching job. Give up the law. In Judah, he's the lawgiver. Yeah. Every time they say judge and the judiciary, they are consider that all man of earth need order. Create a job and be self-assured. This the body politic seek control. Well, all the people say so is the government. So educate them to know is important. Could be asking before escalation demands. Strategy always came. Ask history what they get to see. Rocket through the strata from low. Whoever's doing something, that's how possibilities go. It's still just war. Give them a counsel, give them a teaching job. Give up the law. In Judah, it's the lawgiver. Every time they say judge and the judiciary, they are consider that all man of earth need order. Don't expect these people to stay just so in ignorance. They got it inside, they like the hippies of Patantantan. Out in a field of wild dandelion. Children running for nothing but the joy of creation. Ambivalent to everything but them youth and strong. And all that is the future of ambition upon the land. If them a go see it as self-sufficient and self-dependent. If them a go like them food well seasoned or bland. If them a go like codependent conglomeration. If them a go walk as isolation, this is strong. Financial index show the depth of the interrelations. Watchman fiscal, what a exploit the man. What if your compromise is only human advance? Ages will remember and give such thanks for the infrastructure, roads and bridges and education. In this time, don't play with politics on the land. Things get a dread and money, things get different. Some are saying don't look for no skill out front. Some are blessing straight through all the blossom and the drought. The challenge in the playground, just call them out. And the violence spill over in a larger amount. Out in the field of wild dandelion. Children running for nothing but the joy of creation. By the time them overstanding reach, it's something different. Here now as man and as woman. The moral and principle in the root of their ability to stand. Fertile ground to Kalichi and Tantan. To the new residents, Rasta say congratulations. Stone one by one, you know you build it with your hand. As man. And sometimes toiling the loneliness of isolation. Just to take set up on a goal and work till it happen. Venture capitalism and abstract emanation, compelling the scientific drive of most nations that want veto status ban any proposal. Jah guide your decision with wisdom strong. Haile Selassie, I'm the first, they're the first. Haile Selassie, I'm the first, they're the first. In the beginning, Jah the Father sit the throne him alone. Amhara, Amharic, Arabic, Aramaic, and American. Big chak mold pan a reclining throne in a Chaco Canyon, oriented to the conciliation of the lion. Blood the sacrifice in a worship black and Israeli ancient. To obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than the fat of rams. So the sons of fish were already under admonition. But them separate and disperse it in a two kingdom. In the time of Rehoboam and Jeroboam, Judah and Benjamin seated in a throne in a Jerusalem. Manasseh and Ephraim in a coastland in a Mount Gerizim. In a contemporary tidings that is not African. In a modern year thing them left with 10 tribes strong. And them find them etymological association. Archaeological bias have it well long hold down. Chico in a Peru, Iridu and Babylon, Mesopotamian. All four nations dominating commerce in the Levant. Meanwhile Ethiopians at Amasadan as a steady kingdom. In a Sena, China they were known as the sons of the sun. And a lioness generation like a black word sound you know. Hear a vibes, blacker sound you make the youth them come round. Call the ground, Rastafari make the youth come around. Up the gate to stand the ground until the youth them draw round. Things would have pushed out the brown, your Rasta eyes is still sound. In a tenement worldwide as well as every uptown. Blacker sound you make the youth come around. Confucius and Buddha still have no commandment one. And them Anna written a different form that the days may be long. Tutadan and Skandan was the sons of Dan. In the Asian steppe Ethiopian Kahanton Khan. Moses elevated up and stopped the serpent the Hushtahan. So say allergy and religion in a evolution. And it reach where Yahushua said it would inevitably reach everyone by him sending news out to every Gentile nation. The equality of societal order to every genome.
And him tell them they could come again and sit up on the throne. And the work create him ranks into part unknown. In the beginning, Jah the Father sit the throne him alone. Him say him a the Alpha and Omega in a one word sound. And give rulership forever and to David crown. He's a sent and descend the emperor. This is a say the first was crowned. Jah know, yeah, Jah know. And a lion of generation a black red sound, you know. Hear a vibes, black a sound, you make the youth them come round. Call the ground, Rastafari make the youth them come round. Obligate to stand the ground, you till the youth them draw round. Could that flush out a down, the Rasta eyes is still sound. In a tenement worldwide as well as every uptown. You know, you know, you know, yeah, you know. Jana, 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 Jana.
With chagrin, we regret that happened. Every word is sensitive as the climate is quick reactive. In the delicate flammable mood of fixing grievances. As to where I gotta be the borderline, yeah, and to build fences. And it's just as grievous, yeah, to deny people rights to live. As when the high officials now apologize for heinous thing, when it could have been a meritable credit to the next meeting. I'm neutral flotilla, half been to escort things. All these things become enacted, now is sheep bleating. It was an unconciliatory nature people resented, and that only mean the future will be bleak until them reach out with chagrin. With regret that happened. Regret that happened. There can be a new agreement, people honor with carefulness regarding the line and the trespass margin. As a natural catastrophe is diverted, and as I have relief to Jah and his thanksgiving, quickly collapse back into bickering and squandering. And the grateful thanks for life is also forgotten. And it's a chance to remind all the nation sing. What a thing to experience, yeah, now it's just breathing. Much less soldiers on the front out there with gun backing. An award we count heroic to a man lineage, when he distinctly risked life and limb to save something massive, something big like the sovereignty of the nation king. In at the front of the troop of Israel as a youth David, as a mark of distinction upon a man solid. And a man will run all day to bring tidings to him village. Was a marathoners thing, whole African system. They were trained in hawk and falcon and messenger pigeon. As a hope he have an eagle from a youth we grew with him. Cause him rescued from the precipice, mountainous rock cliff. And that have been the symbol of when our refugee here live. Another jet waiting quickly to escape something. That's how come every nation's for the purchasing. When them know the thing is out of reach to any inspecting, them accuse it, them of espionage, them say hiking. And the world consensus sympathy was not to them liking. So them open up the cage and give the bird them wing. Them reach out with chagrin, with regret that happened. Them reach with chagrin. Every word is sensitive, as the climate is quick, reactive. In a delicate, flammable mood of fixing grievances. As to where I gotta be the borderline and to build fences. And it's just as grievous to deny people rights to live, as when the high official not apologize for a heinous thing, when it could have been a meritable credit to the next meeting. All them see.
Yeah, Wakim, you're there on the tower.
Yeah, it's just set it and done, set it and done. All humble themselves to the Most High One. Every tongue confess and every knee shall bow. Every heart of hate, every heart of love. Well, 1, 2 in a Europe, 2 sides lay down. In the flower of the youth, you're under the sun. Who is exempted from judgment? Labor and wages have always been involved. Young, skilled and strong, and with minus options of none. Shifting in the winds of migration and emigration. Sustainable, abundant in our earth is the sun. Human knowledge come short and won't admit none. Rastafari children know it's things we get done. In the heat of youth, you're under the rising sun. You have to apply yourself if you don't want to get overrun. Just set it and done, set it and done. Just set it and done, just set it and done. Ethiopian supply and out of the Caribbean. Things have newly happened round your outer bad gun. Love have really happened, you're out of shared outcome. When winds are thrown down, things are rumble in the ground. Just set it and down. Ooh, yeah. Rastafari love don't fail. And when it's water to belong same. Them things said that sink or swim, indeed it's a game. When the lion them no easy fit them. The social living cannot get a common place. Deliver blessing, Rastafari name. Lion of Judah, Rastafari name. Reconstruct the mental in a mental frame. In the most high ways, more do it than I said. In a more do it than I said. In a more do it than said. Where we are deal with now, more do it than said. Our most require now is the vibes and faith. What now gets served up your pampa pill on a plate. Same nervous tension that don't easy placate. From when him step out of the champion the gate. Highly Selassie, the people elate. The nations learn it in historical place. In the world of conflict, man, aggression and the rest. Yet it's in place, in place. Just in a prophecy where symbolic take place. What don't erase, what history can deface. Victorious character cries the kingly west. When inheritance to the throne run to the mountains and abdicate. Seeking of majestic of the highest of holy west. When doctrinal theology differentiate. Berhan Selassie said I will be waiting there. The world by good deeds them can still save face. Human race. Set it and then done, and they just set it and then they done. All humble themselves to the Most High One. Every tongue confess, every knee shall bow. Every heart of hate, every heart of love. Set it and done, just set it and done. Set it and done, set it and done.
Play for me, my guy.
Don't try to cause the youth to stray. Principle will be there anyway. Yeah, what give them cause to say? What are the words or looks that cause that into play? Sometimes they just jump in the fray without any idea on which side justice lay. And we're all made of brick and clay, of dirt and clay, all made of dirt and clay. And then it's all who participate. Well, it's better said now than late. Just talk it out and get it straight. But then words can escalate. And really when things are going great, and then I hear triggers of pop-off debate all over taking place. Real life like big screen plays. As the bystanders watch and gaze, who got a forbearance word to say? When the sting of a loss, yeah, that's what just happened there. Yeah, got you thinking in replay, in replay. Undo already. Yeah. Remember Jah always, always, yeah. And meet the test each day, every day, like every day. Don't you see baseball hands mastering the space curve, the arcing the trajectory between 2 points, reaching the marks before the other is the goal, speaks blunt. Don't have to be framed as an affront if it must confront. Measurement in respect as a whole, keep the discourse run. Lions representing different neighborhoods, day bound, sharing commonality. Sunday morning, dug out. Yeah, already on the road. Yeah, yeah. Sabbath just round out. Jah know who in your protection drinks everyone,
Anyone,
drinks anyone, anyone. No ease outside, you have to find it inside. No group and no string that done bust on the harp. What's the closest feeling of experiencing heights? Purest interaction you can nostalgialize. Something pass along with the love and the thought. Them kind of heights, them kind of rights, them kind of heights, them kind of rights, them kind of heights, them kind of rights. They send them dressed in resplendent garment. What is the word that they send them to tell them? Never want to honor how Jehovah in our noses. Same human nature that is erratic of content. Say it's not your usher when the age is approve him. In the Fallout chapter, how the lion overcome them. When quantum physics take pop culture and reset them. Riding on the gadgets where I access every moment. Lyrics were in the youth, them mind now is a document. Oversaw the whole letter, drop it now, commandment said. No ease outside, you have to find it inside. No group and no string that done bust on your harp. What's the closest feeling of experiencing heights? The purest interaction you can nostalgialize. Something pass along with love and a thought. Them kind of heights, them kind of heights, them kind of heights, them kind of heights. All the consequence next to what was prophesied. Tell her if Isaiah not with parallel in the time. Moving along divide and conquering lines with no solid knowledge of character define. Yes, this is identity, biggest outcry. Something to be proud and reason to try. These are the things them what culture remind. Phase out your culture, you're not relevant to life. Said. No ease outside, you have to find it inside. No groove and no string that done bust on your harp. What's the clearest feeling of experiencing heights? The purest interaction you can nostalgialize. Something pass along with a love and a thought. Them kind of heights, them kind of rights. Give them freely, them kind of heights, them kind of heights, them kind of heights.
Amen. Run.
It relates to everyone. Is it decent to live there? Safe to move along? If mishap should meet you unprepared, will any help come along? Will your humanity be respected as a stranger in a land? The very worst lessons humanity learned and human errors, and repeated and relived, redundant. So now, don't short the generation that inherited the confusion. They had to learn it as inhuman, and then the uproar of indignation awaken all the lands. And this will force righteous rulership and human consideration. It relates to everyone, humanitarian. So don't forget the Africans. The world economic is a power land. Friendship and diplomacy is much preferred to mass weapons. What are the customs of the land? See, search and interrogation. That's because things get out of hand and demand redress and safe administration on things that regard the well-being of the people. Yes, but things get out of hand after steady breaking of treaty and reassurance on the progress of negotiations. After a while these become customs and things reneged upon. Yes. So that's where I address it from. The charter, humanitarian. That's because things get out of hand and demand redress and safe administration. Things that regard the well-being of the people. Yes, but things get out of hand after steady breaking of treaties and reassurance on the progress of negotiation. After a while, these become customs and things reneged upon. That's where I address it from. Yes, it relates to everyone, everyone. Yes. It's not expectation, it's already on the ground. A feeling like utopia in the frame of sound. It's from intention within a plural bounds. The King of Kings who make it gather round. At the bonfire every family sing, as each a member, all a part of this. Sparks of the spirit in cohesion with spirit uplift. Just to experience this, it's universal what a feeling is. A storage and nostalgia of re-release, I say. People all over the world aspire to in comfort live. Just by design, the polarities exist. There was greed and avarice on some of the old king lists. Conflicts of succession and totality humanitarian prayer. Balance is the preeminent need in all politics. Yeah, holding the position is from diplomatic non-flame. Holding footing steady from the firm non-slave. Keep consist if needs insist. It's just because the soul's bursting that this is needed, yes. Needed, yes. Yeah. Suppose it's yet you get a spiritual budget. I don't choose to think you spent off all your goodness yet. How overreach on the ground is by your reflected in financial spread and in consequence. Yeah. Oh yes. Stop the outer spiral is try something else. We've all had to do it, just begin from them. Just begin from them. Just begin from them. Stop the outer spiral, it's try something else. We've all had to do it, just begin from them. Just begin from them. Just begin from them. Pebble in the water, how the ripple out went. Living in the moment, right now is and then present tense, right now will be past tense. Be past tense. Will be past tense. Home where they rest, Jah bless the nest. With love and bless, love I confess. Just make the best out of now as time progresses. If we're honest in self-reflect, our own situation right now we must assess. It's a method of changing life. Listening, it's a method of thinking, implemented. If it mean another word of the King of Kings, organize and centralize is a family starting with. Don't get angry living and inflame your internal with destroying external of circumstances. Still don't be no setup for that fleet of lack of self-control trap. Some in the years of planning how to get back, how to trot forward, and it's really about that. Find the source and just backtrack. Some are front track, none for them are still a backtrack. It's for awareness what not to be, no regressive relapse. In that, yeah. As for get over that, easier said than done. As gone in the moment you're feeling down can make you feel they're trying to break you down. I head over heels and settle down. A level head would have utter better word and sound. Make your own heart proud, yes. Jah bless the nest with love and bless, love I confess. Just make the best out of now. Yes, as time progresses, if we're honest, but self-reflect our own situation, we must assess. What a balance. Yes, Jah bless the nest. Irrational anger can destroy a man. Had to learn it up close your hand from contraband. Some of the feeling of exile that I overstand. The internal struggle of every man to comprehend. Most times hurting someone, you hurt yourself. Could be just a word said or physical incident. Things we need to be put in place because they're fraudulent. Most time will not be pleased and for sure will lament. And them will tread the earth under various of different current and extreme different of our influence. As moral opposing a dissident has been right sometimes, but his jail them gone again. To judge the earth with righteousness, and from the islands in the west where his majesty word meet exiled children. Home where they rest, home where they rest. God bless the nest with love and bless. Love I confess, just make the best of now. As time progress, if we're honest in self